Hi, everybody. Welcome to O2 Life. My name is Amy Rose, and today we're going to do a 60-minute O2 flow. So let's get started. Take a deep breath. Sit at the top of your mat. Wiggle your bottom until you get your sit bones firmly planted on the earth. All right, let's begin. Palms in prayer. We're going to set an intention for our practice before we get in. So palms together, bow your head. Gaze to your third eye, the space between your eyebrows, slightly above. Take a deep inhale, fill your belly with air, and hold it at the top. Exhale through the nose, nice and slow. And again. Breathe into your nose, hold at the top. Exhale through the nose, relax your shoulders. Perfect. Now make sure your spine is straight. Your chin is parallel to the earth. Great. All right, let's take a deep breath in. Fill up your belly with air. Hold it. Exhale through the nose, nice and slow. Relax the muscles of your face. Now, with your gaze at your third eye, eyes closed, start to think of an intention for your practice. Continue with the breath work. Visualize your intention. Good. And now slowly open your eyes and take your arms up to the sky and look up to the sky. Visualize your intention. Send it out into the universe and take your hands onto your knees. Scoop your belly, bow your head, create space between your shoulders. Exhale. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, scoop your belly, bow your head. Inhale, lift up. It's almost like a rowing motion. Nice and slow and steady. Good. Then come back to a straight spine. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, take a twist to your left. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Gaze slightly to the left. Come back to the center. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Start to slowly twist to the right. Exhale, stronger twist. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Dip the tailbone slightly. Exhale, twist. Gaze to the right. Perfect. Come back to the center on an inhale. Let's get started in tabletop position. So come onto your hands and your knees. The wrist crease is parallel to the top of the mat. Push every knuckle down into the mat, shoulders directly over your wrists. Knees hip distance apart, and let's begin. Inhale, lift the heart, arch your back. Exhale, push the palms firmly into the earth, create space between the shoulder blades, all through the nose. Inhale, deep victorious breath. Exhale, push the palms firmly into the earth. And again. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, scoop the belly. Curl the toes under now, downward facing dog. Push the palms down and up. Breathe deep. Let's take deep, healing breaths. Ujjayi breath. Fill your belly with air. Exhale, fire breath out the mouth. Imagine a lion exhaling, roaring. Take a deep breath in. Third breath is the charm. Deep breath in. Perfect. Bend your knees, come up on your tiptoes. Perfect. Scoop your belly, create space in the shoulder blades. Come back up, still on the tiptoes. Push the palms down and up. Now slowly bring the heels towards the mat. Lift the toes up. If you can push your heels into the mat, great. Heels come down, toes come up. Now back up. This is great for circulation. Bend the right knee, push the left heel down. We're going to pedal the legs. Using your breath. Inhale, exhale, bend the knee, push the palms. Inhale, exhale, bend the left knee. Inhale, exhale, bend the right knee. Good. Inhale on the toes. Exhale, bend the left knee. Good. Both heels come down if you can. Good. Now from here, step or float to the top of your mat. Walk your feet up nice and slow. Keep them planted about hips distance apart. Bend your knees, interlace your fingers behind your back, and fold. Oh, let it sink. Maybe bend your knees a little more or start to slowly straighten them with a micro bend. Gaze now between your legs, between your calves. Good. Deep breath in. Now take the shoulder blades away from the neck. Lengthening the neck. Let your head hang forward and back. Let the blood rush to your head. Perfect. Now release the hands to the ankles. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, take the hands behind the ankles and bring your torso closer to your knees. Maybe bend your knees. Great. From there, ragdoll your arms. Roll up on an inhale to mountain pose. Exhale, palms, heart center. Good. Stay with me. Deep breath in. Let's bring our feet together. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, swan dive down. Feet are together. Hands come down to the mat. Good. Now from here, let's walk our hands and our feet to the width of the mat. Good. Now from here, come up on your fingertips. Deep inhale. Exhale, fold and release. Interlace the fingers behind your back. Shoulders lift away from the neck. Good. Hands come back down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, push the right palm into the earth. Now we're going to raise the left arm up to the sky. Do your best to keep your hips aligned. Perfect. Keeping your hips aligned, and then you can start to sink into the left hip, bend the left knee. Good. Straighten the right leg. Take the right hand all the way over. Take a twist. If you can come down on your forearm. Good. And then maybe straighten the left leg and push the right palm into the earth. Take a mudra with your left hand. This is the focus mudra. Index finger and the thumb. Good. Exhale, bend that hand, bend the elbow, and take it to the other side. Great. Level off the hips. They want to sink, but instead we're going to level them off so they're parallel to the ground. Right arm reaches up on an inhale. Good. Exhale, start to bend the right knee. Take the left hand over. Good. And then maybe come down on the forearm. Keep it even, whatever you did on that side. Now also notice you'll be arching your feet in these poses. So take a beautiful arch. Good. Look up with the mudra. Maybe straighten the right leg. Good. Perfect. And then slowly bend the left elbow and come down. Cross the arms. Good. And then come back up on your fingertips. Perfect. Hands on the hips now. Slowly with a micro bend in the knee, come up to standing. Great. Okay, from here, we're going to take the feet outward. We're going to bend the knees, okay? You do have an option to come up on the tips of your toes. This is going to be a little more aggressive, and it's not for everyone. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Good. Exhale, palms, heart center. Inhale. Exhale. I'm going to set my heels down now. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Dip the tailbone. Inhale, expand the belly. Exhale. Good. Last one. Now we're going to slowly come on to the left knee. So take the left elbow up and then bring the right arm all the way over. Good. Maybe take mudras. Good. Slowly coming up. Maybe coming up on the tips of your toes. Good. And then coming back. Bend the right elbow. Other side. Good. Coming back up. Super. Now we're going to change things up a bit. Okay, so we're gonna take the right foot almost in a warrior two stance. Okay, and then we're gonna come around this way and just open up. Okay, then take your foot, option to come up on the tiptoe, and we're gonna, it's burning. Straighten the leg. Come down low, and now we're gonna come down and we're gonna flex the right foot. Okay. Okay, let's take it to the other side now. We're going to do the same thing we did on that. Start with stretching. We're stretching. Okay, start here. Good. Then take your foot a little bit more down. Perfect. And then take bow and arrow arms. Perfect. And we're going to go back and forth. And you're going to flex the opposite foot. Good. Good. All right, last set. Make it count. I know this can be tough. Perfect. Now palms together, fingertips down. Let's come back to the top of the mat. Downward facing dog. Push your heels down. Gaze between the knees. Good. Slide forward, shoulders over wrists. Now you can come down on your knees if you like. We're going to take 5 push-ups. We're going to warm up our shoulder blades. Exhale as you bend your arms. Inhale. That's number 5. Inhale, lift the heart. Now let's take the knees out wide apart. Push your heels together. Take a deep breath and let's open the heart. Exhale, look over your shoulder. Inhale, deep breath in. Exhale, look over your shoulder. Inhale, deep breath in. And now exhale, we're just going to come into a child's pose. Elbows down on the mat. Palms together at the third eye. And then slowly maybe bring your chin down. Straighten the arms. Deep breath in and out. Bend the elbows, palms back to the third eye. Good. Let's come back into, actually, we're going to come now into a dolphin pose. It's right there for us. I felt it. Exhale at the mouth. Gaze between the shins. Good. Let's raise the right leg up. Set it down. Raise the left leg up. Set it down. Good. Let's push both palms into the mat. Slide forward into plank position, top of a push-up. Now we'll take the right knee to the next, to the left knee. Left knee to the right elbow. Right knee to the left elbow. Stay with me. Scoop the belly and create space between your shoulder blades. By a breath. Good. Chaturanga. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, curl the toes under. Downward facing dog. Push your heels firmly into the mat. Good. Take a deep breath in. Raise the right leg. Bend the knee. Open the hip. Circle your foot one direction, then the other. Square the hip. Take the knee to the nose. Scoop the belly. Right foot inside right hand. Drop the left knee. Let the back foot lay flat. Walk your hands up your right knee. Perfect. Get a nice stretch there. All right, from here, right hand's on the knee to stabilize torso. Left hand comes down. Curl the toes under of the left foot and raise the right arm. Right arm comes up over the head. So just keep reaching. Stretch the side waist. Good. Right arm comes back up. Look down to the mat. Come onto the side of the left foot. We're coming into side arm position. So stay like this, or option to drop the left knee. Take the right arm over your head. You also have an option to grab your foot and kick the foot into your hand. Breathe nice and slow. Release the clasp. Put the right foot down and take the right hand down. Slide forward into plank position. Chaturanga. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Push the right heel into the earth. Raise the left leg. Bend the knee. Open the hip. Circle your foot one direction, then the other. Take the knee to the nose. Left foot inside left hand. Drop the right knee. Walk the hands up the left knee. Perfect. Now from here, take your right hand down, raise your left arm up to the sky, pushing your right palm into the earth. Look up to the sky. From here, we're going to come to the side of the foot, and we're going to stack both legs. So you can stay like this. You can take any variation you like, or you can drop the right knee. If you drop the right knee, maybe lift the leg, bend the knee, grab the foot, take a back bend. Open your heart. Breathe Ujjayi breath. Next, exhale, release the clasp. Set the foot down. And set the hand down, slide forward into plank. Chaturanga, inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lion's breath. Breathe deep. Let's take our knees down, and we're going to take a pose, just a relaxed child's pose. Breathe deep and slow. Push your forehead into the mat if you can. Okay, great. Let's push the palms firmly into the mat. Let's begin. Back to down dog. Raising the right leg. Bend the knee, open the hip. Let's flip our dog. So wild thing. Open it up. Good. Deep breath in. Exhale, take the hand down. You can take the right knee to the left elbow, or you can come into fallen triangle if that's in your practice. Deep breath in. Good. Pushing the weight into the right hand. One-legged dog. Good. Scoop the belly in. Let's take the knee to the nose and then set the right foot inside the right hand. Slowly coming up into warrior two. Perfect. And then from warrior two, we're going to come into crescent pose. We had that nice little juicy hip opener. Great. From crescent pose, palms to the heart. We're going to take a twist now to the right. Twisting crescent. You have the option to drop the knee. So either way, you can take many variations. You can wrap your arm. You can do standing poses. The sky's the limit really with this pose. Just keep breathing deep. Scoop the belly, twist the torso. Last deep inhale. Exhale. Look down to the mat. Bring the left foot to meet the right. Coming into twisting chair. Get low. Make sure that your toes are relaxed in this pose. Keep the left knee level to the right knee. Maybe pull the left hip back a centimeter. Take your variations. Get a little lower. Almost there. Stay with me. All right, let's scissor the right hand down. Come into full chair pose. So just look down, make sure your toes are there just above your knees, and come up to standing pose. Inhale, reach up, maybe take a back bend. Exhale, palms to your heart. All right, so make sure you're centered at the mat. And perfect, so we take the arms back up. Deep breath in. Exhale, chair pose. Come down slow. Make sure your toes are visible at the top of your knees. Palms to your heart. We're going to twist to the left. Ujjayi breath. A few more breaths here. Any variations you have? Relax your toes. Last breath. Next exhale, push your weight into your left foot and come into twisting crescent pose. You have the option to drop the knee if it's too much. Any variations you want to take, these are all of them. You can also come into standing poses. It's fun how the practice evolves. Last deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale, full crescent pose. Maybe bend the right knee to get deep into the left knee. Rev up that right heel over the toes. Deep inhale. Exhale, hands come down. One-legged dog on the left side. Perfect. Slide forward, shoulders over wrist. Chaturanga. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, curl your toes under. Downward facing dog. Perfect. Push your heels firmly into the earth. Take a few breaths here. Gaze between the knees. All right, let's go ahead and lift the left leg up, bend the knee, open the hip. We have to flip our dog on this side. So we have to flip our dog, even it out. Good, wild thing. And take the left hand down. Take the left knee to the right elbow. Raise the right arm. Fallen triangle. Perfect. Set the hand down. Lift the left leg up. Slide forward, shoulders over wrist, chaturanga. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pushing the heels down firmly into the earth. Good. Let's go ahead and raise the right leg. Coming up nice and slow, warrior one. Right foot inside the right hand, back foot flat. Arms to your side, heel to heel alignment. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, eagle wings. Inhale, lift the arms up. Now exhale, lion's breath, eagle wings. Good. Interlace the fingers behind your back. Take a deep breath in, preparing for humble warrior. Come down nice and slow. Pull the right hip back as you lower your torso. Relax your neck. Maybe close your eyes. Shoulders lift away from the neck. Good. Get real low in that inner right thigh. Bend the knee a little more. The knee is directly over the ankle. Last deep breath here. Next inhale. Push the right foot into the earth. Come up, arms rise. Perfect. Exhale, bow and arrow, arms, warrior two. Perfect. Now deep into your warrior two. Whew. Palm rises, reverse warrior. Straighten the front leg. Keep reaching back. Windmill the arms down. Raise the right leg, one-legged dog. Slide forward, shoulders over wrist, chaturanga. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Raise the left leg. Perfect. Come up nice and slow. Warrior one. Left foot inside, left hand, back foot flat. Arms rise. Deep inhale. Exhale. Eagle wings. Inhale. Lion's breath. Interlace the fingers. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Lower slow. Humble warrior on the left side. Pull the left hip back. Lift the shoulders away from the neck. Ujjayi breath. Get really low in that inner left thigh. Stay with me. Last deep breath in. Exhale. On the next inhale, arms rise. Warrior one. Bow and arrow arms, warrior two. Open up that hip, heel to arch alignment. Good. Reverse warrior. Straighten the front leg. And then windmill it down. Lift the left leg up. Slide forward, shoulders over wrist. Chaturanga. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Gaze between your knees. Let it go. Take a few deep breaths. Stay with me. And you can always come in child's pose if you need it. If you feel you need to rest, take advantage of the moment. All right, we're going to go ahead and proceed. So come up on the tiptoes, bend your knees. Good. Now lift the right leg up. Take the knee to the right elbow. Now take the knee to the nose. Take the knee to the left elbow. Inhale, lift the leg up. Good. Exhale, we're coming right in to warrior two. So set the foot inside your right hand. Slowly windmilling the arms up. Warrior two. Now check your footing. Heel to arch alignment. Make sure your knee is directly over the ankle. Push it to the right a little bit so you can see the tip of your big toe. That's how you know, right at that gentle curve of the knee. Sink low in the inner right thigh. Gaze just a few inches above your middle finger. Remember the intention you set at the beginning of practice? Now visualize that. Palm rises, reverse warrior. Reach through your fingertips. Sink deeper in the knee. Now straighten the front leg. Reverse triangle. Bend the knee, warrior two. Okay, so from here, we're going to take the left arm up, You can take your elbow onto your knee, or you can come down lower. You can always use a block here. Good. Just breathe. When your eyes are closed in your pose, just gaze to the third eye. The space between your eyebrows slightly above. Good. Pushing into the right foot, back up to warrior two. Reverse warrior, reverse triangle. Breathe deep. All right, bend the knee. Now we're going to take the right arm down and we're going to wrap the left arm behind the back. So any type of variation that you usually do, you can do it now. If you want to come up into a standing balance, you can do that as well. You can also interlace the fingers and just have the torso a little higher like this. So either way, whatever works for you, it's all about opening up the shoulder. Relax your shoulder, relax your neck, and breathe. Make sure your back foot is angled forward. Arch your back foot, relax the toes of the right foot. A lot of stuff is going on. Perfect. Now from here, take the right fingertips down, straighten the right leg, and we're going to prepare to come out to half moon. So slowly but surely, you can even take your hand on a block, lift up the left leg, stack your hips, come up slowly. Good. You could even bring your fingertips down, bend your knee, grab your foot, and open the heart. Take a back bend. Oh, delicious. Kick the foot in your hand. Now release the clasp. Perfect. And now from here, we're going to take the left hand down, coming into a standing split. So bend the knee, take the left knee behind the right knee. Exhale, inhale. Straighten the leg, exhale. This will help keep the spine flat to the ground, hips square, preparing you for twisting half moon. Good. If you want, you can go down a little deeper. Maybe take your hand behind your right calf. Lift the left side up. Perfect. All right, I love it. So let's come into our twisting half moon. So this is the right arm up. You can always use a block underneath the left hand. You can bend the knee and grab your foot if that's in your practice, or you can just stay like this. Flex your left foot. Keep lifting it up. The leg. Good. And this is one of those poses where you're pushing through the storm, so stay with it. One more breath. You got this. Exhale, release the right hand. Set the left foot back. Let's get a little stretch in right now. Drop the left knee, straighten the right leg. Perfect. From there, push your hands firmly into the earth. One-legged dog. Slide forward, shoulders over wrist. Chaturanga. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, push your heels firmly into the earth. We're going to take a few breaths here. You also have the option to come into child's pose. Arms come down. Palms now up to the crown chakra. Breathe deep Ujjayi breath. Your third eye is pushing into the mat. All right, from there, we're going to slowly come out of it. Come back to downward facing dog. Push your heels firmly to the earth. Good. Let's raise the left leg. Good. Let's take the knee to the left elbow. Scoop your belly. Knee to the nose. Knee to the right elbow. Inhale, lift the leg. Exhale. Scooping the belly. Left foot inside left hand. Back foot flat. Heel to arch alignment. So slowly windmilling the right arm up. Really opening up that right hip. So in warrior two, you really want to make sure your right hip is open. It's not square. Also, with that, you want to resist. So all the muscles are pulling away from one another. You want to resist the knee to the left. Okay, and sit a little deeper. Make sure you can see the big toe of your left foot. Perfect. Reverse warrior. Reverse triangle. Bend the knee. Warrior two. Inhale, reach the arm up. Get really low on that inner thigh. Stay with me. Maybe come a little lower with the left fingertips. I'm resisting my arm against my knee. The knee is directly over my ankle. Good. Maybe take the arm over the head. You can always have both arms up. There's so many options. Inhale back to warrior two. Reverse warrior. Reach back. Inhale, exhale. And then here we are. We're going to take the wrap. So whatever you did on the other side, do it here now. Many variations. Good. Stay with me. Get really low. You can always lift your tiptoe up. All right. Inhale back up to warrior two. Reverse triangle. Take a nice juicy stretch. Exhale, warrior two. And let's go ahead and wrap the right arm behind the back, set the left fingertips down, and let's kick it off to half moon. So you can always kick it off from your standing balance. You could kick it off like we did before in the wrap, or you can come back up to warrior two and then kick it off. So do what works for you. Kicking the foot into the hand, maybe gazing to the sky. Good. Release the clasp. Scissor the right arm down. Stabilize the spine, stabilize your hips. Now the back is parallel to the earth, so the right knee is coming behind the left knee. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Now push the right palm into the mat, take the left arm behind the calf. Get a nice stretch. Good. And then set the left hand down. From here, maybe come up on the fingertips of the right hand. Scissor the left arm up. Twisting half moon. Push out the right heel. You can always grab your foot if that's in your practice. The idea is eventually to take the right fingertips a little over to the left so you're stacking your shoulders. But do what you can. This is a challenging pose. Last deep breath in. Exhale, take the left hand down. Now drop the right toes. We're going to come into a half split just for a nice little deep, juicy stretch. Good. Perfect. Push the palms into the earth, raise the left leg. Slide forward, shoulders over wrist, chaturanga. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, down dog. Lion's breath. Push the heels into the earth. Bend your knees, step or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Let's roll up to standing. Reach your arms up to the sky. Good. Palms, heart, center. All right. So from here, we're going to do a really nice twist. So standing on the right foot, lifting the left knee up. Interlace your fingers around the shin. Circle your foot one direction and the other. So you have options here. You can take your knee and bend it, scissor the left arm back, and then look over your shoulder. The other option is to grab your big foot or toe, your big toe or your foot, come up like this. You can stay like that, or you can straighten the leg. Scissoring the left arm back, you have to use your breath. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist. Now from here, release the clasp, come into a warrior three. Arms out. Good. Bring it up. Bring the knee back into the chest. Good. Exhale, set the foot down. Let's stretch out the right ankle. Good, just like that. Take a deep breath in. Reach your arms up. Exhale, let's get centered in mountain pose, Tadasana. Great. Okay, from here we're going to do the same thing. So you have options. So you can do the bent knee. You can stay like this, just like this. Or you can grab your foot Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, look over your shoulders. You take your twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. All right, from here, warrior three. So I'm like diving out into my warrior three. Good. Make sure that your hips are level to the ground. And then come up. Pull the knee into your chest. Deep inhale. Exhale, set the foot down. Let's just take a nice little stretch with those toes. It should feel very good. Good. Exhale, forward fold. Let's take the feet hips distance apart. Grab your ankles, gaze between your knees. Inhale, flat back. Good. Perfect. All right, from here, we're going to push the palms into the mat. Step or jump back to plank. Slide forward, shoulders over wrist. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Great. Push the heels firmly into the earth. Now we have our triangle series. So let's raise the right leg. Good. Knee to the nose. Scoop the belly. Right foot inside right hand. Back foot flat. Arms to the side. Inhale, reach the arms up into a warrior two. Good. Straighten the front leg. Triangle pose. Keep the torso lifted. It's really easy to go forward and put your weight into your lower spine, but do your best to lift your torso, work your obliques. Breathe. Good. So you can have both arms up, or you can take your fingertips on your shin, micro bend your right knee. Blocks are very helpful as well. You can also wrap the left arm behind the back and open up the heart. Feel it in your obliques. Good. Stay with me. One more deep inhale. Exhale. Take the left hand down. Palms come down. Look down to your back foot. Bend the knee and bring it up slightly. Okay? So we're preparing for our twisting triangle. Left hand comes down. It can be on the inside of the foot or the outside of the right foot. Bending the right knee slightly will help you. Get the torso forward. Pull the hips squared. And then as you slowly straighten, you can look up to the sky. Good. Twisting triangle. Relax your toes. Fill up your belly with ujjayi breath. Working breath. Exhale, release the right hand down. Fold over the straight right leg. Now, bending the right knee, arms come up, palms can start in prayer, or you can interlace your fingers behind your back. So starting in prayer, flat back, and then exhale, straightening the leg, interlacing the fingers. If you want to really work on your balance, you can close your eyes in all of your yoga poses. Lift the shoulders away from the neck. Micro bend the knee, pull the right hip back, left hip forward, deep breath in. Exhale, hands come down. Good. Now we're ready for lizard pose. So dropping the left knee, create a little space for your torso. Forearms can come down. Now you can also put your forearms on blocks. You can lift up the left knee as well. Create space between your shoulder blades. Gaze back to the left foot. Rev up the left heel. Take the heel over the toes, scooping the belly. Everything's activated here. Breathing deep, relaxing the forehead. Next, exhale, drop the left knee, push the palms into the earth, straighten the right leg. So those of you that have full splits in your practice, feel free to do that. Otherwise, half split is lovely. I'm going to attempt the full split. Now note, if you are doing a lot of running or hiking, you will get tighter in your thighs and in all of these muscles, so you don't want to ever pull them. So just listen to your body. Breathe deep. Now sit onto your right sit bone, swing the left leg around, and just take a twist. Make sure both sit bones are firmly planted on the earth. Twist to the left. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, resist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Perfect. Those of you that would like to bend the knee, you can do that as well. Bending the knee. Make sure your left sit bone is firmly planted on the earth. taking the focus mudra, focusing on the intention I set at the beginning of practice. Okay, let's just switch to the other side. Good. And then we're going to come onto the left sit bone, swing the right leg back, push the palms into the earth, one-legged dog. Slide forward, shoulders over wrists, chaturanga. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Push the heels into the earth. Take a few deep ujjayi breaths. Raising the left leg. In and out. Scoop the belly, left foot inside left hand. Coming up nice and slowly into a warrior two. Good. Get really low in that inner thigh. Perfect. Straighten the front leg, triangle pose. Reaching. Making sure the right shoulder is lifted. You have options here. You can micro bend the left knee. Hold on to the shin. You can take your hand onto a block. You can wrap the right arm behind your back. You can lift the left fingers. Great. Just a few more breaths here. Next, exhale, square off the hips, bring your right fingertips down, left fingertips down, bend the left knee, come up slowly. We're going to fold over the left leg. Good. So inhale, lift the torso up, palms behind the back. This is an option. And then exhale, interlace the fingers and lower down slow. Shoulders lift away from the neck, relax your facial muscles. Close your eyes, relax your toes. It's okay if you're shaking. It's not okay if it hurts. So always remember the difference. Okay, from there, we're going to go ahead, bending the knee, we're going to twist. Taking the twist. Feel free to take your hand on the outside of the foot. Good. So on the way back, we did the fold in between the two sides. So this is your way of deciding, does that work better for you, or would you rather have the fold after the twisting? Triangle. Last deep inhale, exhale, hands come down. We can take a little mini fold here, and then we're going to prepare ourselves now for our lizard pose. So I'm a firm believer in really using your unique creative energy in your practice. So if there's something you want to add in when we're doing this, if you want to skip something, feel free to do so. Keep breathing. Gazing all the way to your foot, but creating space to your shoulder blade. Your core is activated. All right, let's set the right knee down on the next inhale. Push your palms into the earth. Half split or full split. So whatever is in your practice. Keep the hips squared off if you're coming into your splits practice. It's really important to keep the hips squared off. Take a deep breath in. Good. Maybe fold. Last breath here. Make it count. Keep those hips squared. All right, sitting on the left sit bone, let's inhale, swing the right leg around. Taking a nice juicy twist, flex your left foot. Straighten your spine. Inhale, reach the left arm up. Maybe take a mudra. Exhale, resist the elbow against the knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist your torso. Great. Those of you that can bend the left knee and make sure that your right sit bone is firmly planted on the earth, give it a go. Try this. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, resist. Inhale, lengthen spine. Exhale, twist. Really relax your face on those exhales. All right, wonderful. Well, that prepares us for our sit-ups, which is the next stage of our practice. So lay down on your mat. If you need to take some water, maybe grab A little bit of water right now, otherwise we're going to begin. So we'll start pulling the knees into the chest, rocking left and right. Great. All right. From there, hands behind the head. We'll start with yogi bicycle. So elbow to knee is the exhale. Inhale, exhale, fire breath through the mouth. Good, stay with me. Keep your shoulders off the mat. Push your tailbone into the earth. Push your spine into the earth. Now, those of you that want a little more, both legs forward. Elbow to knee. Push the tailbone into the mat. Keep the legs straight. Inhale. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale. Exhale. This is the last, almost the last of the hard stuff. We have one more sequence after this. All right, let's pull the knees into the chest. Deep breath in. Okay, from here, we're going to take the legs up to the sky. Flex your feet, hands behind your head. Right hand, left toe. Left hand, right toe. Great. Now from here, set your head down. Take your hands under your bottom. Inhale, lower. We're going to peel the shoulder blades into the earth. Exhale, raise. Inhale, lower legs. Exhale, raise legs. Now we're going to scissor the legs. So when the legs cross, that's when you inhale. Good, both legs back up. Now we're going to crisscross the legs. When the legs crossing here, it's an exhale. Fire breath. When the legs are up, you're pushing your tailbone firmly into the mat. All right, pull the knees into the chest, deep squeeze. Inhale, exhale, heels come down, fingertips touch the heels. So your feet are hips distance apart. Peel your shoulder blades into the mat. Interlace your fingers. Come up on the tips of your toes. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to lift the bottom. On an exhale, lift them up. Inhale. So squeeze your bottom when you lift up. Knees are hip distance apart. Relax your forehead. Now, if you want more, raise one leg at a time. Work the booty. Point your toe. Set the foot down. Take it to the other side. Make sure it's all placed perfectly with your feet. All right. That was awesome, guys. Come down. Pull your knees into your chest. That was all the hard work. We did it. Deep breath in. Exhale out the mouth. Good. Let's roll up to sitting. Okay, I'm going to face you guys. Take your legs out nice and wide apart. Flex your feet. Good. Okay, from here, we're going to come down nice and slow. Forearms come down on the floor, and if you can't come that low, this is fine too, whatever you can do. You can always use nice blocks too to help you. You can put your forearms on the blocks. Whatever you do, remember to flex your feet. Activate. Breathe nice, deep, and slow. Maybe get a little deeper. The elbow technique we used earlier with the child's pose, you can use that here. Palms to the crown chakra, and then fold. Forehead on the ground. Flex your feet. Long, slow, deep Ujjayi breath. So the Ujjayi breath continues until corpse pose, which is Shavasana, the final resting pose. So you really want to use that breath. Good. All right, let's slowly come up. And then once you come up to a seated position, make sure your sit bones are firmly planted into the earth. we're going to go ahead and do that same stretch we did earlier, but now maybe take a little deeper stretch, but don't push it whatever you do. All right, come on up, other side. So go slow. Maybe start in baby steps and then work your way down. And also remember, some sides are going to be less flexible than others. Don't push it. You really want to keep this left sit bone down when you're reaching as well. Keep the opposite sit bone down. Great, come back up. Super. All right, from here, we're going to bring the left leg forward and we're going to bend the right knee. Okay? So bring this foot really high up. Make sure your sit bones are firmly planted. And then inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold. So you can pull the toes back. You can also use a block at the end of your foot if you have long arms. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Find your sweet spot. Breathe deeply. Okay, perfect. Now from there, slowly come up. Take your time. Then we're going to go ahead and take it to the other side. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, fold. You can always keep your eyes closed during your practice, especially during the cool down. You just do the moving meditation. Surrender to gravity here. Let your right thigh just push firmly into the earth and then let it melt into the earth, your whole leg and your torso. With every exhale, just getting deeper into your sweet spot. The exhale represents the letting go. So just let go. The next inhale, come up nice and slow. Now we're going to even the hips. We're going to push the heels together in butterfly pose. So some of us might not be able to bring the heels that close up, so this is fine. Start like this and slowly work your way back. The most important thing is that your toes are touching, your feet are touching. Good. Take a deep breath in, look up. Exhale, slowly lower. Good. Maybe come down on your forearms. You can even put blocks. And you can also take that elbow technique we did earlier and then just fold and surrender. Keep those big toes together. They want to separate. All right, on the next inhale, super slow, come up. Now we're ready for our hip opener series. So we're going to come into pigeon pose on the right. So swinging your left leg around, bring your right knee to the top of the mat. Square off the hips. It's really important to do your best to keep your shin parallel to the top of the mat. The only way, especially with beginners, to do that is to have a bolster under your right thigh. Otherwise, for the rest of us, just do your best. If it's in your practice to have your shin parallel to the top of the mat, do so. With me, I'm finding that it's slowly coming inward, and I'm okay with that as long as I can square off the hips. So either way, and then flex your foot, and then relax your torso, relax your belly. Maybe come down with the left knee a little bit. Pull the right hip firmly into the earth. You're going to feel a beautiful stretch in the inner groin. And then surrender to gravity here. There's going to be some tension in this pose. You're going to feel it. Come down as low as you can. Use your breath work to push through the storm. The pose that you most, or that you least like, is the pose that you're most out of. You'll learn about your practice, about yourself, and you'll take all of this off the mat into the real world. And you'll learn about compassion for yourself and for others. So take your time, come up, come out of it. Those of you that have mermaid pose in your practice, we can take that now. Otherwise, if you don't have mermaid pose, you can still stay with us part of the way. You can come up like this. Okay, this is lovely. Those of you that want to continue on with mermaid, hips are square, go ahead and come up on the tips of your fingers, lift your torso, square off the hips, take the right arm up, clasp it with your fingertips, look up to the sky, breathe. Perfect, and then we'll come down nice and slow, and then we're going to go to the other side. So take it slowly. Perfect. And like I said, in a perfect world, the shin is parallel to the top of the mat. You can really get to that by using the bolster. It's very, very challenging to do. So be kind to yourself. I'm still working on that. I still have a slight angle, but I am working towards it. And just stay humble with your practice and be kind to yourself, and you'll get the poses you want in time. And then slowly pull the left hip back, right hip forward. Keep the hips as square as you can. It looks relaxing, but it's actually a very challenging pose. Flex your left foot. The idea in yoga is to really relax your face in even the most stressful pose. Because you're using the Ujjayi breath to create a sense of bliss. Embracing the challenges of life, embracing the challenges on your mat. Breathe deep. Really flex that left foot. Relax your belly. We're almost there. All right, last deep breath and make it count. On the next exhale, lift your torso, push your palms up. Good. Okay, from here you can stay like this, or you can join us for mermaid pose. It's a juicy back bend. Okay, those of you that are coming into the mermaid pose, okay, we're going to go ahead and come up on the fingertips of the left hand, lifting up the torso, square off the hips. Inhale, reach the arm up. Right hip forward, left hip back if you can. Come out of it nice and slow. All right. Well, we've got some more great poses to do, so stay with me. So we're going to go ahead. Let's go this way. We're going to lay down on our mat. Let's pull the knees into the chest. Let's take a nice deep squeeze. And let's grab the outer edges of our feet. We've got a back bend we're going to come into. Good. Pull the feet together. Good. Okay, set the heels down now. Fingertips come towards the heels. Lift up the hips. We're going to either take bridge pose like this or wheel pose. But whatever you do, make sure your tips of your fingers touch your heels like they did in that exercise when we were working our bottom earlier. Good. So you can stay like this. You can also put a block between your thighs. That'll help you get that squeezing motion, right? So let's do the bridge pose together, and then we'll do either a second bridge pose, or we'll take wheel pose, okay? So let's come out of the bridge pose now. Pull the knees into the chest. Take a deep squeeze on an inhale. Exhale, happy baby. Rock your baby. Your spine a nice massage. Great. Pull your feet together. Inhale, exhale. All right, so coming up into wheel pose. Those of you that did bridge that want to do it again, go for it. We start in the same type of positioning. Okay? From here, hands come to the ears. Pushing the hands into the mat. Lift up on the inhale. Exhale, inhale, push the right palm even more into the mat as you lift your right leg up. Good. And then slowly come out of it on the exhale. Good, relax for a moment. Inhale, Pushing the left palm a little firmer into the mat. Lift the left leg up. Good. Come down on the next exhale. Slowly lower. Tap the tip of your head slowly, and then come out of it. Lovely. Pull your knees into your chest, rock left and right. Good. All right, from there, straighten the left leg. Inhale, pull the right leg into your chest. The right knee into your chest. Good. Take your left hand, grab your foot, and open up your hip. Take your right arm up over your head. Good. Just breathe here like this. All right, bend the left knee. Thread the needle. Push the tailbone into the mat. Interlace fingers around the shin. Circle your foot one direction and the other. Good. Relax. You have an option to set the left knee down. It's sort of like a double pigeon, but you're laying on your back. Inhale, reach your arms up. Over your head, take a nice deep stretch. Good. Exhale, start to come out of it. Wrap your arms around both knees. Inhale, pull the knees in the chest. Exhale, straighten the right leg. Inhale, pull the left knee into your chest. We're going to do the same thing on this side. Perfect. And then from there, let's all come in to thread the needle. Interlace your fingers around your shin. Circle your feet. Push your tailbone firmly into the mat. Good. It's a nice little stretch. And then from there, on the exhale, take the right foot down. Let's do double pigeon, but with the back, the torso on the mat. Inhale, reach the arms up over your head, stretch. Good. Exhale, let it go. Perfect. All right, starting to come up out of that, pull both knees into your chest. Take a deep breath in, rock left and rock right. From there, take your legs over your head. Take your legs up to the sky. Grab the edges of your mat, come down nice and slow. Pull your knees into your chest. Take a twist. Come out of it. Take a twist the other way. Come out of it. Pull the knees into the chest. One deep inhale. Hold it with everything. Exhale. Shavasana. Let it go. We did it. Enjoy your Shavasana, everyone. Namaste. When you come out of your Shavasana, roll over to your right side, come up to a seated position. Get with a nice long spine. Take your palms to your heart, bow your head. Come back to the intention you set at the beginning of practice. Take a deep breath in, exhale out the mouth. Slowly open your eyes. Namaste.